Hello Mechwarriors, how is it going? Welcome to your daily dose of Mechwarrior Online. Today I am playing the Marauder IIC and I just wanted to do some AC2 shenanigans or Ultra AC2 shenanigans, and therefore I chose the Marauder here because it has a lot of ballistic hardpoints in the right shoulder. These are relatively high mounted, and as you can see I'm taking 3 Ultra AC2s here and on top of that 2 PPCs. So what I did here is I built a dead side build. So my whole weapons are completely tilted to the right side. My Ultra Autocannons are in the right shoulder, my PPCs are in the right arm, and that makes it so that the left side is more or less empty. I only have 3 double heatsinks in here, and this side is for shielding. Problem is, if you are getting shot in the right torso and if that is getting blown off, you are basically helpless. So you could of course do something else, just put the PPC over to the left arm, but at the same time this build is extremely good for peeking, and if you can manage to shield with your left side a lot, then you can stay in the fight forever and use all of our weapons forever. Problem is, I'm running an XL engine, a Clan XL engine here, which means that if my side torso gets blown off, I get a heat penalty or cooling penalty, and of course I will lose a bit of my mobility. So that's the drawback of that, but still having that side torso as a shield is quite valuable, especially since we are playing the Marauder here, and the Marauder has very big side torso. So this is a very broad shield that you have on the left side, and the right side is for damage dealing. So, yeah, what else to say? I got a lot of heatsinks here. I've got a targeting computer Mark 1 because having a Mark 1 most of the time helps. So, bumping up the velocity a bit and the critical hit chance is, I think, valuable in this build. And the rest is ammunition. So, I got 2 tons of ammo for each Ultra Autocannon 2, which is not the most, I have to say. So, it's very much on the edge there, but we have access to skills, and this is how we work around the low ammo capacity here. So, as you can see, I'm taking both of the magazine capacity skill nodes, and the rest of the firepower tree is kind of tilted towards heat management. I tried to get these heat gen nodes here, I tried to get the ones down below and these over here, and a bit of velocity whenever I could get it. So this velocity is optional here, and this one kind of as well. I just wanted to get down here to get the cooldown and that velocity, because it helps bringing your bullets and your PPCs, your particles, to the point. I got a bit of survivability as well. The Marauder IIC does not have any quirks in terms of structure or armor, but I think this bulk down here, down below, is quite valuable. If you don't have any built-in survivability, then you can bump it up with this big bulk in the lower ground here. Also, I'm taking speed tweak and torso speed because a big amount of my weapons are torso mounted, the Ultra AC2s, and of course I want to twist my torso as fast as possible to shield again with my left side. And I am taking a bit of cool run here. So 4 nodes of cool run. I'm taking improved gyros in favor for hill climb, because I have a rather high phase time shooting my Ultra Autocannon 2s a lot, and therefore getting the shake reduction when I'm getting return fire is quite valuable here. Also, I'm taking radiant deprivation, at least 60%. This is the auto include. You all know that by now, right? And yeah, no additional consumable here. So that's the build. I wish you all a lot of fun in the 2 games that are coming. And if you haven't noticed already, I am on vacation. There are no live streams at the moment until the July 23rd. There I will be back. We'll do a community drops there. It's a Sunday, and I'm very much looking forward for that already. So it's time to hit the battlefield now. Alright, first game of the day. We are playing the Grim Plexus and we are playing Skirmish. And I see that there are a lot of missiles rising from the Hotel 7 area and Hotel 6 area, and therefore I wanted to push these guys. The problem that I'm having here is there are Assault Mechs on the left side. So if I commit to the right, the left side is completely open, and I'm not too sure if I should have done that. But anyway, I wanted to take the low ground here. I want to keep a bit of cover and then commit to the missile balls on the right, because I found it very valuable to take these down before we get into a brawl, because I wanted to reduce their support fire to a minimum. And this is what we do now. I expected actually some heavies or assaults here, but what we are finding is we find a Stormcrow, which I highly appreciate. So mediums and LRMs, they were doing well together. The problem that I'm having is that the Stormcrow is of course relatively fast. I have no idea why I did not hit the PPC here. I think it went through his armpit. But yeah, the Stormcrow is faster than me. He can reposition very easily. And yeah, I try to bring him down. And I kind of struggle with that. So he brings this piece of cover between me and him, and as a result I try to chase him, and I waste a lot of time that I am not shooting. The good thing is that my buddy comes in to help, the Stormcrow gets distracted, and I can shoot with my PPCs and my autocannons and bring him down finally. That took way too long, if you ask me. That took way too long to bring down a single Stormcrow with that many mechs. But now it's time to focus on the main force again. We want to kill these Assault Mechs, and therefore I orientate myself to the right again. And the problem that I'm having now is that everybody's focusing me, because I'm one of the first mechs encountering the enemy firing line, and I had to retreat immediately. That is just too much firepower for me alone to absorb, and as you can see, my left torso was punished so damn hard. So left torso is open. I still have my right torso and my right arm, and as I told you before, left side is for shooting, right side is for shooting, and this is exactly what I did here. I try to preserve my firepower, and this is very important. If you lose your right side, then you are helpless, you are completely defenseless, and you are not contributing to the game at all anymore. But anyway, we got some kills here, and that was kind of important. Bringing that Cyclops down, bringing that Archer down there is the next priority. Again, these missile boats, they need to die. This is the very first thing that you should do, and after that you deal with the brawlers, after that you deal with the rest of the team. What I'm doing here is I try to suppress the Sleipnir, how was it called in English? Sleipnir, because the missile boat, the Archer on the left side, was already dealt with, and I wanted to distract him. I wanted to yeah, get him out of the fight. But my right arm is destroyed now, so I got a lot of fire from the outskirts there, and I am down to my Ultra Autocannon too. And as you can see, my right torso is cherry red, so one shot to the side and my mech is done. It is just destroyed. And therefore I have to play it extremely careful now, and this is what I do. So I see the Shadow Cat turning around, and I immediately twist my left torso towards him, trying to break line of sight and let my teammate engage as the first mech, so that he will attract the fire. This way I can still shoot at the enemy and lay some suppressive and support fire here, helping my teammate out, and yeah, we bring down the Shadow Cat with a combined effort. That was well executed from my buddy, that he pushed forward and I could just stay in the back, so that yeah, I could preserve my right torso. If the Shadow Cat have noticed me and have targeted me, it would have a very easy kill on his side. Anyway, let's go back to the main force. We have 908 kills. It is not over yet, and what I'm trying to do here is I try to stay in the back and I try to let my teammates engage. I have to be very careful now. I have to be very sure that my teammates are attracting the fire, that the enemy is not shooting at me or is not seeing me at all, and therefore I have to go in as the second or third or fourth mech, and yeah, it kind of works out here. So my teammates are very eager to get the kills, they push ahead very, very much. And as you can see, we managed to survive here. The UAV, of course, is an issue. So if the enemy uses that to target me, then yeah, I'm probably dead. So I was a bit scared that there was an LRM boat running around, still having some missiles left, and I'm running under the UAV here and getting shot from a random angle, but they were none. They were none. So I turn around, I see that the Hunchback is still alive. And this is the last target. Everybody's going in for the kill. Everybody wants a piece of the cake, but I will not be in time to get it here. So I try to shoot, and yeah, somebody else gets the kill. It was an interesting game. I was really scared in the late phase of the game, but we definitely made it. So shielding your mech is kind of a good strategy if you are so damaged like I was here. 1005 damage, got 3 killing blows, 7 assists, 4 kill most damage dealt, and 8 components destroyed. And we are going over to the next game right now. So, we are playing Domination, we are playing the Tourmaline Desert. It's a very, very hot map, and what I wanted to do here is I wanted to push the enemy because I saw that they were kind of distracted, they were not really coordinated, they were out of focus, they were pushed by our guys in the Fox 7 area pretty much, and I was like, okay, let's apply some pressure from our Fox 5 area, maybe we can get some kills here. And yeah, what I'm doing here is I just shoot everything I have, I pop my cool shot, I get all in, and I try to get that king crab down. Unfortunately, the enemy decided to push on me, and I was like, okay guys, let's push them back. We have everybody in place here. We've got a lot of guys over there that need killing, and they are in the open. We can get easy kills. Why are you not pushing? You are not pushing in Fox 5. Some of them are coming slowly, very, very slowly, and I'm like, okay, everybody, let's push, let's go forward. Not just stand there, but push forward. You need to move now. And this is what I'm doing here. I'm taking the tip of the spear. I want to get that Zeus down, and then I realize, wait, nobody's moving? Everybody's just hiding behind me? Yeah, well done everybody. And then I'm backing up again. So my left side torso is popped. I lost a lot of my cooling here. Yeah, that was kind of annoying, I would say. So all these guys hanging back there, they could have gone with me. They didn't. They did not want to. They had Gauss, PPC, Kodiaks and all that stuff. And yeah, as a result, I lost a lot of my cooling, I lost a lot of my armor and my side torso as a result. But anyway, I took the king crab, and it's time to push forward again. Let's move up to the Echo 6 area. I usually like to push into the choke point here because the enemies that are sitting there, they have a kind of a tough time defending the spot. They can't really build up a firing line there, and if you apply some pressure, you have an easy game killing these guys. Problem is that nobody's around anymore. I see that there's a red line on the right and a guy on the left, and I realized that my Hellbringer is going to the left guy, and then I decided that, yeah, I should go to the right because the left side seems covered already and maybe I can help out here. So I see that the red line is coming up again, and I shoot again everything I have, and this is a big mistake. So I shouldn't have done that. I shoot my autocannons and another shot with the PPC, and I start to cook my mech. And yeah, as you might tell, I am overridden and I'm taking a lot of internal damage. The javelin down there, the high there, is kind of lagged, and I wanted to commit to the kill. The problem here is I went for a single shot with the PPC, so just a chain fire, but it was enough to blow off my arm, and now I'm down to 3 Ultra Autocannon 2, which is not that much anymore. So I definitely underestimated the cooling penalty from losing a side torso in that mech, and on this hot map it just blew off my arm. But anyway, I'm still up and running, and I can still shoot my autocannons, and this is what I do here. Shadowcat is a nice target because it is just there, but this Kodiak on the right side is an even better target because he is not that fast, he is relatively static, and I just trade some hits with him. And as soon as I see that we have an immediate threat to the left, I go for it, I go for the Hellbringer and shoot more of my autocannons to his torso. So at this point it is just mopping up the rest of the enemy team. I even get the kill here, and then we are going back to the Kodiak. So at this point the game is basically decided, and yeah, I took a lot of beating for the team. I was a bit annoyed, I shouted a bit at my team at this point. Just because nobody wanted to go with me in the first place. And again, I saw this great opportunity to go in to take these kills because they had no cover at all. We could have just pushed forward and get like 4 kills in an instant. But anyway, we got another target over there. It's the red line, and little spoiler, it's the last enemy. I won't reach it in time, but I think this build here is very interesting. So Ultra Autocannons 2 and PPCs have the same range, so you can fight at 800 meters, 874 meters even, but you don't need to do that. So you have still a Marauder to see, you can take some beating, you can share some armor, you can just go in and tank some and still be dangerous, close to mid-range, and you have to something to fire at any range. This is what I really like about this build. So you are not dependent on getting super close, but you can. So game is over, we won, and the red line isn't destroyed because we won by caps here, by getting the circle. And this time I dealt 736 damage, got 2 killing blows, 5 assists, 2 kill most damage dealt, and 3 components destroyed. Yeah, everybody, that was your daily dose. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating or subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me, then go down below to the description. There's the link to my Patreon page, and they can support me and get some nice bonus material. And I hope to see you on the battlefield. Goodbye.